What up? Do another vlog. I've been doing them in the car a lot lately, which I'm not sure if I really like because it's just not an exciting place to be, just in general. But I haven't really been going anywhere cool lately. Kind of want to change that, but I've also been trying to focus on just like getting stuff done around the house, like, you know, just like working on my craft with music and writing and stuff. And it's just much easier to do it from home than it is to do it, you know, like while hiking or something. But I definitely should get out of the house more. I'm actually on my way to my aunt's house. She lives pretty close, and we have a tight relationship, so we hang out every now and then. So yeah, just today I actually wrote more in a single day than I have in a while, so that's actually getting some progress done in terms of my creative work. So that's good. Gotta keep it going though. You know, one day isn't gonna get anything done. So man, they're not letting me out here, man. Alright, now I'm going. Fuck y'all. Alright, so what I wanted to talk about today is just life stuff as usual. The other day I had a conversation with my mother and her husband. And we discussed my future because, you know, I'm working at this restaurant, the Ashmont Grill, as a busboy, server's assistant, bar back type of thing. And it's great money, but I just don't really enjoy it. And it doesn't get me any closer to my goals. Basically, it just gets me money. That's really all it gets me. And I guess, you know, it gets me exercise. It's like 7 or 8 or 9 hours of just lifting stuff and running around like a crazy person. So I'm definitely burning a lot of calories and building some muscle there. But besides the money and exercise and like maybe some social interaction, I mean, it's not so bad. I can't complain that much. I'm just like, I'm always looking for something better. So I'm hoping to not work there too much longer and to start making some money with music. Writing is going to be harder to make money with because, you know, it takes a lot longer to write a book than it takes to write a song. Songs are 3 minutes. Books take, you know, hours to read and many, many more hours to write. So I guess I could make money with writing and like in some type of journalism or like blogging or something. I don't know. But music is definitely the priority when it comes to music, or when it comes to money. So yeah, the conversation with my mom and her husband, John, was basically about how I want to quit my job and make money with music. And they were basically just, you know, giving me a reality check and saying, that's great, and that you should do that, but, you know, you need to have a job, you need to have some type of income. So until you're actually having steady income with music, you should keep your job. That was their advice to me. I do agree with it, and I think I'm gonna take that advice because they're right. Like, if I just quit my job today, I wouldn't necessarily be making a lot of money with music, and I would kind of mess up my income because I just wouldn't have any. I do have a lot of money saved up, and my cost of living isn't very high right now because I'm just living at home. You know, I'm just a college student living at home for the summer, basically, like many others. But still, I might as well make as much money as possible. And right now that involves being a busboy, which sucks. But it could be a lot worse, you know, always. So it never brings me down too much, and I try to complain as little as possible. And I'm kind of just an immature artist. Like, I'm 20 years old, and I'm just, I have big dreams, but I'm not always the most realistic about those dreams, because I still think like a kid kind of sometimes. And I understand like the reason why, the purpose of looking at things realistically, and I often do look at things realistically. But as a creative, I definitely don't want to lose my childhood, like imagination, the imagination of a child. Because I think we all always have it, even as we grow up, but we tend to lose it sometimes if we get too caught up in like, the real world, as adults like to call it. And I'm definitely of the mindset where like I never really want to grow up fully. I always want to be, like a kid at heart, kind of. So I'm just navigating. Well, I don't really have much more to say about this. The other thing that's just been on my mind lately is I'm still figuring out like how to go about this relationship ending, because I'm just realizing more and more that I put way too much of myself into it too early. Like I kind of just like met this girl, spent a little bit of time with her, and then just like like pursued her. Just like I was just like, damn, I want to make this girl my girlfriend, and I want to show her that I'm worth it. And that's what I did. And I just kind of like, but it was my first relationship, so I was just super excited about meeting someone that I actually wanted to be with. And so I just kind of got overly excited about it. And I don't have any regrets about it. In general, like, in the big picture, I don't have any regrets. There's things I did, like, not like anything specific, but just like ways I approached the relationship that I think I could have done better, differently. But I don't have any major regrets. Like I didn't do anything to her or say anything to her that I regret. Nothing. I didn't like lash out in any way. I definitely like kept my cool for the entirety of the relationship, and so did she. We had disagreements every now and then, but never any serious like falling out between us. That's why we're still, just friends, just as if nothing happened almost. So it's a beautiful day. I should have gone outside today. So yeah, I'm just kind of just still learning in lots of different ways. And I'm also realizing more and more that I just need to focus on myself and my career right now. Like, it's nice to have close friends and maybe even, a romance going, but at the end of the day, at the end of the day, most of your focus should go, when you're this young, most of your focus should go into yourself and not into a relationship. Once you're married and you have kids, then that's when everything changes. But for now, gotta focus on my career. Gotta focus on making money and finding a way to support myself. So that's what I'm doing. Peace.